Okay guys and girls, we are trying again with a different flight. We're just going to short run down to Paris now. Pretty much all I got time to do. Because I want to see if we can actually land this damn thing. So my apologies about the interruption there, but we had to do it. So I'm just sorting out my flight plan now, and I've told it to pre-program the route for us. So hopefully it'll do that for us now. Compute the flights. What's my warning now? Altitude, XL. I don't care. Just don't care. Right, fuel. I want to take 6 tons of fuel. 6.3. So let's get Mr. Ground to fuel here. It's crashing. It's crashing all the time. I mean, even then it crashed. Don't know if you saw that. I don't know what I pressed, but something crashed it. So let's try this. So we're going to go DEST1. There we go. Right. Can I have my fuel, please? That could be why. Turn ground power off. Right. Everything about this plane is annoying me at the moment. Right. So no ground power available. I'm on batteries. Right. Ground power. Fuel. Load. Ground power on. Why can't I have the fuel truck? Right, weights 16.1. Right, cargo. I'm taking 4.8. Cargo. To get the damn thing up off the ground. Bleed on, packs on. Screw the fuel truck. Going to this, I have no fuel. I have no block. So my experience of this plane is not a good one. I'm not going to lie. I'm rebooting X-Plane. Because it's nearly 9 o'clock here now. And we haven't flown anywhere. This is now going to take 10-15 minutes to load back up again, which is just ridiculous. It's raining in Chelmsford, so that'll be fun. Sorry, Strong, I'm just annoyed with this thing. Nothing has gone right with it today. With the Zebo and the 737, I haven't had any problems with it at all. I can just get in it, plan, set the route I want to do, and fly. No problems at all. With this, it's crashing. The lights don't work on it. The spoilers didn't work yesterday. The reversers didn't work yesterday. It's so glitchy. So we're trying again. We're starting from cold and dark. Starting from scratch. We're just going to fly from Gatwick down to Paris. Nice short flight. I wanted to learn the Boeing. I wanted to learn the Airbus. I wanted to try it so I could do some EasyJet virtual airline flights. But at this rate, I'll try it again tonight. I'll try it again tomorrow. I'm going to give it 2 days. If it doesn't work after those 2 days and it keeps ballsing up, then I'm going back to my Boeing. I'll come back out with this with a fresh eyes tomorrow. The most annoying part of it is that I spent 15 minutes programming the FMC, telling it where to go, and then it crashes 11 minutes into the flight. It's absolutely boiling here today as well. There's no wind at all, no breeze. Feels like it is now at the moment, Strong, where I am. Absolutely boiling. See how long this takes to load up. It is absolutely ridiculous, the load time of it. Feel sorry for you in a uniform. Yeah, we're going to fly down Charles de Gaulle. How are we doing? Loading in my AI traffic now. We're not going to bother with world traffic today. Happy days. What are your plans for after school? You university or college or going straight to jobs? What's it going to be for you? Cool. What do you want to do at university? What do you want to do in uni? IT. Okay. Cool. Well, that'll stand you in good stead in the outside world. All right. Let's try this one more time. If this doesn't work now, then I'm giving up. Ground power, fuel, payload. Cargo for... We've got 128 passengers. 125. 5, 6, 7, 28. Can't have 128 apparently. 135, 130. So that's going to be 142. That's going to be 132. How many did I want? 128. So we'll do 15. 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Close enough. Payload is meant to be 11 point cargo. We're taking 4.8 tons of cargo. Two, 3. 2.4 there, and I'll do 2.4 here. 4.8 tons cargo. Right. Fuel. Fuel we want for this trip is going to be 6.3 tons of fuel. Let's go 6.5. Right, we should have ground power now. Ground power is available. Patches 1, patches 2. APU, APU. That's all it wants. That's line. Line. I remembered first time Airbus turned on APU in the battery and didn't know how to turn on the displays, and I gave up. Done my own. Ah. Version 7 minutes to go on that, that's fine. Right, so we'll run on. Okay, turn that off, that's fine. Get rid of that, so we'll keep the fuel load up because I'm going to need that in a minute. Right, let's set this to that, otherwise he's going to whinge, and he's going to whinge. That side is set up, this side will be set up soon. Packs are off, APU bleed is on. That's one, packs 2 is on, and that's all okay. Radios can come on, not that I'm using them. Set. Strobe to auto, nav light can come on. Seatbelt sign on, no smoke sign on. And the emergency lights. Yeah, I know it does. I would love to get that one, but there's no way that I can afford that price. Next. Right, so if I put in here test 1, that's going to put my flight plan in. We're not going to have a flight number, we'll do cost index 20. And we'll go up to a cruising altitude of cruising altitude is going to be 23. Yeah, I wish I had, to be honest. 230. I really wish I had. Right, let's go into the flight plan. Well, don't hang on. Don't tell me you've not loaded in my flight plan. You've not loaded in my flight plan. it should be EGKK to SFD4Z, which I'm going to guess that is a star, SID rather. Right, that's a star. Right, that is a SID, and this must be a star. Oh, don't be silly. I'm not going to take your birthday money away from you. Right, back to flight plan. Right. Right. Test 1. Flight plan. Right. Flight plan has not loaded anything in. Try maybe putting one by one. I mean, point the route, then point the route. It shouldn't have to. It should be able to load this in. So if I go into my flight plans and into test 1, it should load up EGKK, SID to SFD4Z, SFD, UM605, bib backs, star to BIBA 8P, and then LFP in. It's not doing any of that. Yeah, I've got the latest ARAC on here. That's fine. It was doing it just now. When I was, before I rebooted X-Plane, it was working. So what am I doing wrong? TEST1. So it's read that, okay. Flight number. Do you want a flight number? Is that what it is? You can have a flight number if you want one. No. You want your flight number? Right, let's try one that they put in. One that came with the system. So let's try, actually I did see one in here, EGKK, I think it was, or EGL to, let's do, right, so they've done Gatwick, they've pre-programmed one in here, which is Gatwick. EGLL to LFPO, is that what I was doing? LFPG. Right, EDDS. So if I do EDDS LFPG in here. So this is one that they've done. So I put that in there. Go to the flight plan.
Brad. I wanted to show you how to use the company route feature on the JAR A320 FMGC. How about Boston if I do star? I can use this method, or I can swap it out for just SID and star. Those waypoints will get programmed once we get into the aircraft and begin programming the FMGC. So here are the two methods. There's only one thing that I need to add to this, and that is the abbreviation for direct DCT. It needs to be added wherever it is not part of a star or a SID or a jet route. So here I have Boston to my SID to transition. I do not need to put direct there. Here's a jet route, bookended by CAM on one end and FNT on the other end. I do not need to put direct there. This is the transition to Windy 6, our star, so I don't need to put it there. Since our transition waypoint, Highland, and CAM are not associated in either of those ways, I need to put it there. So looking at our other method, I still need to put DCT here. But that is the only place. So for our purposes today, I'm going to use this method. I need to make sure that I have no carriage returns, and I'll go ahead and save that to the flight plan folder under aircraft, heavy metal, and our JAR A320. I wanted to show you an example of another flight, airport, or the Boston to Chicago. If it reads correctly, you'll get this message. If it doesn't, you'll get an error message. Go ahead and align our IRS. I will put in a cost index, need to clear that first, of 45. No cruise altitude just yet. Take care of our fuel panel here, and then on over to our flight plan.
See, this guy I'm watching on YouTube, it's worked for him.
Some of our waypoints. Pull this over so you can see. Notice we need to fill these in, and that will happen when I start programming the FMGC. But you can see that it has started. So I'll click on our departure airport. We will be leaving on 4 right, Highland for SID, no transition, and insert. So you can see now that these other waypoints have been put in. So now over to our star. We're going to be landing to the east, 9 right, and we'll be using the Windy 6 star, and I'm not going to put in a transition. I've done that a couple of times, and because of a bug in this particular aircraft, I would get a bizarre set of waypoints that make absolutely no sense, so I'm going to skip that and just insert it without putting in a transition. So we'll go down to FNT, which is here. So we have a bunch of waypoints that we need to put in manually. I'll go ahead and do that as quickly as I can. I'll speed up.
So this is the route that my flight plan has given me. EGKK going using the SFD4Z star to SFFD, then it's going on the UM605 to buybacks and BBA 8P into LFPG. But when I put it into the flight computer, it's not pulling through any information at all. So if anybody can help me with this, that would be brilliant. But if I do test one, and stick that in the code route, it says it's found it okay. ICA code, flight plan reading okay. It's pulled it through EGKK to LFPG, brilliant. But then I go to flight plan, and all it's given me is top of climb, top of descent. It hasn't given me any of the routing. And it's like, what's the point of that? I'm just going to program it myself anyway. Am I missing something here? Can anybody tell me if I'm missing something? So KSAN to KLAS, let's try this one. Flight plan, KSAN, top of climb, TNP. That should read KSAN, SID to TNP, start to KLAS. Alright, okay, that's not a great example. Let's do... Okay, let's try this one. EDFF. So EDDF. So EDDF to EDDB. So EDDB. Flight plan read okay. Flight plan in. So this one should be SID to towback, which is done. Then towback to Ursel. Doing half a job. Please chat if anybody is there and can help me with this. I need help with it. trying to use pre-programmed flight routes with this JARdesign McDo. It ain't working. There's what's going with my Windows. Update your nav data for cycle needed. If you need to update your cycle, please use. Yeah, I've done that. What version are we on now? We're on version... What version have I got? JARdesign 3.2 R2. That's probably the most up-to-date one. IT fans, I've just published a little online app that formats the code route for you automatically. I found flight plans for the A320 when I came across your code formatter. In your intro video, it's a little unclear as to how to finally move the plan into the order, but with trial and error I realised. Let's use the save link as command. Apart from that, it's an excellent job. Let's have a look at this. Code name. Test 3. So the route that I want for test 3 is going to be this. Copy that. Paste. Preview. Set. Paste. Test 3. Preview. So SC3 is waypoint. SID. Anyway, battery. Okay, now that I've done that, what do I do? That doesn't insert the direct on either side of a SID or star only. Direct codes when inserting the app doesn't insert data format from any of these sources. No change. Save plan. Save link as. Alright, let's try this one. My plans. Test 3. Stick that in there. Go back to this. Go down here. Yeah, breath. Test 3. Hey Josh, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Flight Fran, read error. Yeah, of course you did. Probably because Right, okay, I know where that failed. I am getting very frustrated with this piece of crap airplane. I wish I had the money for the better one. So I'm trying to get this company route thing working, just so it saves me time programming, because I was trying to fly the plane. I spent 15 minutes manually programming this stupid thing. Then for some reason it all crashed and, well, I lost my flight plan mid-flight. Not sure why that happened. So I'm trying to figure out how this company route stupid thing works, so it actually pulls through the plan. But as you can see, I've loaded up this flight plan, and all it's given me is a starting point and end point, and it hasn't given me anything else. So I'm about ready to give up with this Airbus. I wish I had the money for the Flight Factor one, to be honest with you, because I don't think you have this many problems with it. Yesterday when I was flying it, the speed brake didn't work when I was trying to descend to slow me down. The reversers didn't work. Today the MCDU crashed mid-flight. Oh no, mid-flight, 11 minutes into the flight. And now the company route thing doesn't work. It just doesn't. So until I can summon $90 for the other one, I'm going back to Boeing's. I'll be right back, guys. Takeoff, I'd lost my entire flight plan. Alright, I'm back. I've had a look online for this, how to do this, and it seems it works for other people. I don't think the name is the problem. See, it's saying that it's read it okay. It's found that information. it's not working strong. I'm running out of ideas now. I think I'm going to be honest, because I've had nothing but problems with this plane. I don't know how I go about getting a refund. I don't know if you can get a refund. Let's have a look. Just have a look on the .org store to see if I can find anything about refunds. Probably in the terms and conditions say no refunds. Underscore Brown, hello, welcome. Refunds. No full refunds will be provided for any software purchase updates or sooner CDs after the sales are final. Alright, looks like I'm going to have to go to JARdesign directly then. Oh, it's Trevor Brown, sorry, not just Brown. Sorry, misread your name there. My apologies. How you doing, Trevor? Are you alright? Due to upcoming release, when was that written? It's back in 2016. Contact support. Open a new ticket. How you doing, Trevor? You alright? Right, I'm going to raise a ticket with these guys after the stream and see if I can get some answers or at least get a refund for this waste of space of an airplane. And this is another thing, like you right click and it goes janky. Sometimes you can click again and it stops moving. Other times it just keeps wiggling around. I won't get it through Steam. That's the thing. I didn't buy it through Steam, so I'm not backed up through them. And unless I'm missing something... Oh, I'll explain. You can do, if you've played it for a certain number of, or less than a certain number of hours. Quick do menu. Let's go into here. What have we got in here? Show prof off. Show prof on. I don't know what that is. Let's turn it on. Page 2. Camera shake on. Normal map on. Dark cockpit. Light cockpit. Can I fly it? I'm trying to. Yeah, 15 minutes should be alright. So the problem I'm having, Trevor, I flew this last night. Let's put that into classic mode. Where am I? Yeah. I flew this last night and I had problems with it then. Trying to fly it today, I took off from Zakynthos Airport. 11 minutes into the flight, the McDo deleted my flight plan. It just disappeared. So I stopped that flight, started it up again, but it took me 15-20 minutes to program it the last time. So then I started looking at the co-route to see if I could put a co-route in. Well, I could put a co-route in, but it doesn't pull through a flight plan. So, to be honest, I'm extremely disappointed with it. I haven't really had an opportunity to try and fly it. Power off. So I don't know. I don't know what to do. The free Zebo was a lot better than this, and this is meant to be a finished thing. What's he said? Anybody got any suggestions? I'm open to any and all suggestions. Strong if you're there, Josh if you're there, Trev if you come back in. Right. Let's just run it on ground power. This fuel truck thing is bugged as well, for that matter. I can't call the fuel truck back. That stayed as to where it was. Trevor, you back in now? If you are, my bots don't allow for posting links. That's why it timed you out. Why do you want me to email you? There's no guarantee that even if I got the expensive one that... Oh, my table works. That's one thing that works in this plane. Good to know.
Spoilers half, spoilers full.
See if any of this stuff works. So that works. I mean, I like how all this works. I like how all this looks. It looks like a nice plane. It just doesn't function. And one thing it's meant to do, actually, which I heard this was meant to do, let's see if it works. Let's open up all my doors. So firstly, the loaders haven't turned up. Now what's meant to happen when you call these guys away, apparently the door's meant to shut automatically. Which quite clearly they do not. But they do with ground handling deluxe. I want to like this plane, guys, I really do. I want to enjoy it and I want to be able to fly it. But in all honesty, I'm not going to fly it. It's too much hassle to get going. Oh, now my fuel truck's turned up, look. It's too much hassle to get this thing up off the ground. To get it programmed, it's ridiculous. And I know I've been whinging about this now for a little while without actually doing anything. But I'm hoping that someone's going to come into the chat and is going to show me how to do it. But I don't think I'm going to get that lucky. So if I tell these guys to go away, ground handling, driveway all, the doors are meant to close on their own. Let's see if that works. So the cargo bay doors are closing, good. But I don't think the auto gate's working with this plane. That's something we can try actually. Let's just get the engines running. Let's see what is actually working and what is not working on this thing. So let's fire the APU up. I'm going to call
ground the cockpit.
this
Please
guy.
show me where you want to go.
Just want you to go to push me straight back to there.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
APU is now available. Okay, so turn the APU bleed on. Turn external power off. So we're just going to push back, and then we're going to drive forward and see if the auto gate picks us up.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect.
What the hell? What is this? We got... What is that? So that's not working. This plane is a mess.
So connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea actually.
Park brake off.
Starting pushback and you may start engines.
Oh, it's alright, we're moving.
Starting engine 2.
Yeah, it's true.
Starting engine 1.
Okay, so that...
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Park brake on.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
It's got such a stupid checklist system as well.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
So sorry guys, if you tune in to watch a stream, watch a flight, I'm afraid we're not going to be flying today. I'm trying to figure out everything that's wrong with this stupid thing.
Park brake off.
Right.
Park brake on.
Okay, park brake's on. APU should still be on. Engine. That's saying okay. And the air bridge is not moving. Alright, let's try a different... we'll just back it up. Let's try a different gate.
Starting engine 2. Starting engine 1. Starting engine 2. Starting engine 1.
So if anybody wants to help me out here and donate a new Airbus to me. Anybody? No? Nobody fancies it? Nobody fancies donating the flight factor to the cause?
Park brake off.
So do I. What not to do with your engines?
Spoilers armed. Spoilers disarmed.
This is how not to do a pushback works. See if we can get the auto gate working somewhere else. Need to tidy up this airport as well. It's too much. Crap around here. Oh, hang on. I've got to crash into this truck first. 2 seconds, guys. Sorry, truck. Right, stopped.
Park brake on.
Park brake is on. Right, let's have a look. Plugins, AutoGate, automatic AutoGate. So now when I shut off my engines, I should have AutoGate. Right, so that one worked at least. See, look, it's gotten stuck again. I don't know if that's X-Plane doing that or whether it's a stupid plane. Right, let's check my
Flaps
flaps.
0. Flaps 0. Flaps 0. Flaps 0. Flaps 0. Flaps 0. Flaps 0.
Okay, seem to not be able to have flap control now.
Flaps 0. 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 Spoilers arm. Flaps 0. Spoilers disarm. Flaps 0.
Do my engines need to be running for that to work?
Starting engine 2. Flaps 0. Flaps 0. Flaps 0. Starting engine 2. Flaps 0. Flaps 1. Flaps 2. Flaps 3. Flaps full. Spoilers half. Spoilers full. Spoilers half. Spoilers retracted. Spoilers arm. flaps 3, flaps 2, flaps 1, flaps 0.
The other issue I had with this plane, let's see if if I can get it to it again. So it's working now. Before I didn't have that. So if I go back into this, and that does. What is that? That's my sun visor. I mean, what is that? What is that even meant to be? And I seem to be stuck controlling it now. Right, let's get rid of that thing, whatever that was. Right, I'm giving up on this. This isn't any fun for you guys. I need to file this bug report and try to get a refund on this plane because I'm really not happy with it. So we'll stop there. I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow night. I don't know if I probably will stream a bit tomorrow night. Don't know what though. So I'll end it there. Sorry I didn't actually get to do any flying today. I would have loved to have done some, but it just wasn't to be. But yeah, I will see you again hopefully tomorrow night for an actual flight. So see you then. Thanks for watching, guys.